The next thing is some discussion. Mr. Hudson and I talked a little bit today. I talked to Lance Willard a while back, and there had been some talk about some different ways that they were looking to promote Columbiana, the village of Columbiana, and at one point there was some discussion about TIF, and now there's some discussion about an enterprise zone. I'm going to let Mark take the lead a little bit on some of the information. It's still really hot off the press. I haven't actually received my letter. The information you have was sent to the board. So when my letter comes, I'm going to probably give Lance a call and really get informed a little bit more on as to how this all works. But you have a packet that has a great deal of information about how the city of Columbiana is continuing to want to grow in enterprise zones and how it impacts the school. So I'll let Mark talk a little bit.
Okay, an enterprise zone, Dawn mentioned TIFs, tax incentive financing. Enterprise zone is another tool for economic development. Specifically, an enterprise zone is kind of an area that can be created within the boundaries of a township, within the boundaries of a municipality. In this case, the city of Columbiana has created an enterprise zone. Once an enterprise zone is created, an eligible business, and that gets kind of complicated on how you become eligible for it, can apply for basically some type of project, and normally it's going to be an expansion project that they are about to undertake. And as is the case with a lot of economic incentives, they're going to be based, in some part at least, on job creation. And enterprise zones and enterprise zone agreements are exactly that. They are based on job creation. Job creation, job retention. Those are the two key points within them. An enterprise zone and an application for treatment within one is basically an application for a tax exemption. And the reason the school district Board of Education becomes involved is due to the fact real estate tax may be affected for a period of time, as well as personal property tax. Now, Lori can tell us personal property tax, other than for public utilities, is largely a thing of the past, I believe, in Ohio. But the idea of an enterprise zone goes back some 20 years. In this case, what you're looking at is an exemption in real estate tax for a period of time. As is the case with a TIF district, or a TIF, if the period of time does not exceed 10 years, and if the amount being requested does not exceed 75%, then a resolution passed by the Board of Education agreeing with it or approving it is not required. Nonetheless, we are still required to be notified of a pending application within an enterprise zone, and that is exactly what we have received